Thank you so much for choosing to watch this video. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. My name is Fisayo Patrick, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to create a cohesive and streamlined online business. It is important that you simplify and organize your business process so that you can increase efficiency. A streamlined business will be much more efficient than a business that doesn't employ simpler or faster methods, and a streamlined business will cost much less to run. The best strategy for staying on track, meeting your deadlines, and being super productive is to create a strategy for your workflow process. With a cohesive strategy, you can get ahead of things in your business. So you can maximize opportunities to promote your business, you can plan special launches, and so on, resulting in increased brand awareness and boosted sales, which is ultimately what every online business person wants. Save yourself the embarrassment of forgetting client meetings, not returning calls or emails, canceling meetings, underpricing your offerings, or even getting locked out of some subscriptions. You have to always look professional to your clients. So in this video, we are going to be looking at 7 things to do in order to create a cohesive and streamlined online business. Number 1, you need to create a workflow. So you need to be able to determine what your days, your weeks, your months in the business will look like. So it's not about you doing the things that you feel like doing whenever you wake up. You must have a system that guides you, otherwise you'll be wasting valuable time. So to create a workflow, you need to start from the beginning. Ask yourself, what is the first step for me? What is the step that kickstarts the whole process for me? So if you're a content creator, what you'll be asking yourself is that what kind of content do you want to create? What is the goal for your content? What platform do you want to create your content on? Are you creating content for brands, or are you creating content for your own platforms? So what you want to do is to create an editorial calendar and then begin to create the structures that are needed for your cohesive workflow strategy. I don't want to say too much grammar, but what I mean is have an editorial calendar and list out the things that you're going to be doing each day, each week, each month that will draw you closer to your business goals. And so when you have that, every time you wake up in the morning, you know what to work on. You know that you're working on a content for a brand, you know you're working on this project, you know you're working on a newsletter, you know you're working on creating a video. You just know you have a system that guides you to take steps daily. So in the editorial calendar, start by planning what you want your week to look like. How many videos are you creating? How many articles are you writing? How many newsletters are you writing? If you are a designer, how many projects are you working on? What projects look similar? What projects have very close deadline? So your editorial calendar guides you and helps you make decisions each day. So the editorial calendar prevents you from working on things that are not necessarily important at that moment, and it prevents you from overwhelming yourself. So you just know what to do at each point in time. Number 2 is create your social media strategy. We're talking about an online business, so that means that you have to be absolutely present online. You have to have a strong presence on social media platforms. So now you want to decide how you want to promote your work on social media, or how you want to promote your business on social media. So you need to determine what social media platforms you are going to be posting to at every point in time. And for that, you need what is called a social media content calendar. You need a content calendar because you cannot just post spontaneously on your social media platforms. It's going to hurt your brand. You can't just wake up and decide to post something. You can't wake up and decide to share a video or share something that is not in your original social media strategy. You need to have a solid strategy for all your social media platforms. So what will be part of what will be in your strategy, right? First of all, you need to set your social media goals and make sure that they align with your business goal. Number 2, you need to research your target audience, and I believe that you already know who they are. So you need to figure out where they are on social media. You also need to begin to plan your content, begin to have a goal behind every content that you share. I wrote an article on that on my blog on how to create a working social media strategy for your business. I'll put a link in the description box so that you can check it out and know how to create a working social media strategy for your online business. Number 3, create a client onboarding process, and I did an entire video on how to create a client onboarding process. Check out this video on how you can create a client onboarding process. So if clients are not reaching out to you, it is because you're doing something wrong. So it is either they are not seeing you or you are not seeing them. So by them not seeing you, it means that you're not visible. So you are not on the platforms you're supposed to be. You're not really marketing yourself. You're not putting yourself on digital channels. You're not making yourself findable. Then the second part of that is they are not you are not seeing them. So that means that they are reaching out to you, but you are not responding. How are you managing your inbox? Do you even check your messages at all? If somebody wants to reach out to you, if a client wants to reach out to you for your service, where do they go to? Do they send you an email? Do they send you a DM? Or is it a WhatsApp message? And are you available on any of those platforms? So your contact address, so your email or phone number that you currently have on your website, that you currently have on your social media profile, is it what you still use? When people go there and reach out to you through that email, through that phone number, are you receiving their queries, and are you responding to them? So I know that we are humans, right? And human beings are not perfect, but that's why you need to set up systems, because where human beings will fail, systems will not. So a client onboarding process is simply all the activities that you will carry out to communicate with your audience once you sign them up. Okay, it's how you kickstart the relationship with your audience, how you make sure that you are communicating, you are solving their problems, and they are satisfied with what you are doing. So check out the video on how to create a client onboarding process. Number 4, get your rate cards and your packages ready. I cannot tell you the number of times that people have reached out to me and asked for my services, and I was literally chewing my mouth because it was not ready. Everything was scattered. So at that time, I had not prepared packages for some of the things that I did, because I do social media and I do website development. Everything was jumbled up. Everything was in disarray. But all that had to change when I realized that I was underpricing myself out of the market. I was undervaluing the services I was offering because I was not organized, and I was beginning to look unprofessional. So I had to begin to create my packages and then put prices on that. So whenever somebody reaches out to me and we speak for a while, I just sent the packages I've created to them, and based on that we can negotiate further on price. So if you want to create a streamlined online business, you need to get your rate card, get your packages ready, know how to price according to your cost of doing business. Number 5, manage your subscriptions. It is important that you review your business operations on a regular basis. This will help you to stop spending on things or particular areas of the business that do not benefit you in any way. And also cutting back on some things will help you to also manage your business goals efficiently and be productive in your business. For example, if you're using a technology that is old, or a technology that has been that is old, that is not really serving you, it is either you upgrade to the newer version or you stop using it altogether. You have to stay up to date on the tech tools that you use in business so that you can become profitable, so that you can continue to be profitable, you can continue to give your best. If there is a new tool, there's a new software for something, and you're still using the old one, you are reducing your level of productivity, you are reducing your efficiency, and you will definitely not produce the kind of results that the client wants you to produce. So manage your subscriptions, upgrade your tech tools, and your business model will become much more efficient. Number 6 is market your business. So your creative skill will not get you anywhere. You have to stood to your own horn. You have to make people know what you are capable of. You have to make them know the results that you are capable of helping them to achieve. Look, if the thoughts of marketing yourself or marketing your business seem awful to you, you have to start getting used to it now. Otherwise, you're going to run out of business as quickly as you went into it. So if it sounds weird for you to promote yourself or promote your business, what you could do is volunteer to work with other people. So you could volunteer to work in communities, you could volunteer to work for courses, and you do that effectively. You make sure that you maximize your skill, you give your best. the people that you work with will eventually start to refer you, because I've been in situations like that where I have volunteered to work in places, and because I did the work so well, I was referred to paying customers. You can absolutely explore that option. Last but not the least is to outsource the work to someone else, somebody you know that can do it better and more efficiently than you. So I know it sounds really cool to take all the money for yourself, but if you do, you're going to get overwhelmed very quickly. So I've got a social media management job, and normally when I do, what the first thing I do is to create a template on Canva for the clients, and then we follow all the brand's elements. We follow all the brand style. But this particular client, we wanted something really different. Wanted to do something really different. So it required skills that were much more than what, or it required designs that were much more than what Canva would give. So, and of course, I know how to use design softwares, right? But instead of doing that, getting that money and doing it and becoming stuck, becoming overwhelmed, I just searched out a graphic designer that I knew could deliver exceptionally well, and now we are in sync. We are doing a lot of great designs on this client's platform, and everything is cool. So if you can't do it, outsource it out so that you don't become overwhelmed, because once you start getting overwhelmed, the quality of your work begins to get watered down. So in conclusion, just take your time to put a lot of effort in your business so that you can create a business that even you would like to work with. So that is all I'm going to say on this topic. If you've loved this video, please like it and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Fisayo for more updates, and more interesting things like this. I'll talk to you in the next video.